Hello, you all. My name is Jenny, and I'm on a diet journey. Okay, so since going off HCG and falling off the wagon terribly and not wanting to get right back on it again, I'm not 100% sure I completely understand, other than um, developing an immunity towards it. So I don't think there's anything like physically harmful about going back on HCG too soon, according to the time frames that the protocol gives. But better safe than sorry. And it helps to go on HCG when you're in a desperation because that motivation is there. And it's hard to be in a mode of desperation when you're sitting in a house loaded with food and two boys who just eat stuff all the time and no place to go, no one to see, no one to feel like, oh, I'm going to see so and so. I don't want to feel like a blowfish when I do. Or I have to put on a bathing suit soon, or I'm going to be taking a vacation, or I have to put on my shorts. None of that's happening right now because although we had a snap of a week of beautiful weather in Cleveland, it's gone back again, and we're not even seeing the 60s for the next 10 days. And just a few days ago, we had snow. So there you go. So again, I'm a carrot kind of person, and that's not a good thing to be. I'll just put it out there. You should not be a carrot kind of person. You should want to lose weight intrinsically and just be healthy. I know that. And I do intrinsically want to lose weight. I just don't have the bad part of my brain. The devil outweighs the angel when it comes to making food choices. All right. So every 4 days, I've been doing a little something different to my life that's small to see if I'm able to lose weight. All right, so that's a recap of where we've been and where we are now. And I did pretty good. What did I do the first time? Oh, I added the first thing I did was add exercise. But I did something else too. I mean, by exercise, I mean I get on the treadmill for an hour a day. Okay. Um, and I don't even really break a sweat. I would if this were summertime and it were hot, then I break a sweat during that time on the treadmill just because the room is a lot warmer, but because the room is cooler right now, not that you can't break a sweat when the room is cooler, but that just goes to show you the level of exertion I give. But for me, I would rather just kind of like work my muscles more and build them. So I have an incline of 9 for about, well, for at least 30 minutes of it. And then I kind of bring it down to 5, and then I bring it down to 3, and then at the very end I'm at 0 once I know the treadmill says I've burned 400 calories, but I don't know how accurate it is at all, especially since the treadmill is very old and like it sometimes speeds up and slows down. I must hold on the whole time. I can't be like lifting weights or anything, which is also why I could run, but I'd have to hold on and run, which is awkward. So there's my excuse for why I don't run on the treadmill. I want to run on the treadmill. I just can't for my own personal safety. And I've got the swampland in Florida that you'd love. Okay, so what else did I do? I should have written it down. I'll have to go back and watch my own videos. Anyway, so I said I was definitely going to get on the treadmill every day. And oh, I eliminated sugar, like refined sugar, like graham crackers with cinnamon on them. Basically, I eliminated desserts, to put it that way, because I didn't get rid of all carbs, and we know that a lot of carbs convert into sugar in your body. Well, all do, but some do at a slower rate, and so they don't, anyway, there's that whole science. But I got rid of all of the sugars, and then I went 4 days and I lost 1.2 pounds. That was really good for 4 days of just because, let me tell you, my portion sizes are not good, and my snacking in between meals is not good, and the level of carbs I'm eating is not good, and I know that. Oh, I'm such a carbaholic. I really am. Okay. So then for the next 4 days, what I decided to do was add a little bit more exercise in. So I do a plank on just my arms and elbows for 30 seconds. I know that doesn't sound like much, but planks aren't easy. And then I do another plank with my arms straight for 30 seconds. And then I am doing 2 light weights. I think they're 5 pounds each. Yeah, I think they're 5 pounds. I was going to say they're 3 pounds, but I'll double check that for you at another time. And I do the kind of behind my back here to kind of work this because females over 50, this is bad. So I want to start to kind of tone that up and build that kind of muscle. So I do these for 30. I do 30 of those, and then I do the ones where you kind of go back behind you. Again, trying to work this area because it's no bueno. So I do 30 of those. So that was my exercise increase. And I went to see how I did. So 4 days later, still doing my treadmill, adding those little exercises and not having sugar, I lost another 0.4 pounds, which is good. I like those results. I'm a little discouraged because it actually went down and then back up again. So I had lost more, but I went back up again. And I think that's due to the sheer volume of food that I'm eating. So I'm going to make another tweak for the next 4 days and come back on Tuesday and tell you how I did. And struggled. I mean, yesterday I knew the scale wasn't going to really be my friend today, so I'm happy that there was some loss. But I really struggled in my brain when I went, oh, I'm going to have to either give up carbs or go to like 1 meal a day. And both of those are going to be so hard to do. How am I going to do that? I'm like eating a lot. And I thought, you know what? I've been doing this in small steps, and it's kind of been an experiment to see, does this make a difference? So this is what I'm going to do for 4 days. I'm not going to do anything extreme. I'm not going to jump into anything because I'm trying to see if I can kind of just make a life change. And here I go. I am going to kind of do intermittent fasting, but not as extreme as I normally do. So I'm not going to eat until noon. I'm going to finish eating at 8. So that's going to be what I do differently. So noon to 8 is the 8-hour eating window. We're going to see if that makes a difference for 4 days, and then we'll readjust and go from there. I'm hoping it does. Whether I have a loss or not after each of the 4 days, I'm still going to tweak and make it better. But I think that the tweak is determined on if it was a loss or if it wasn't a loss. If I didn't lose anything or if I gained, then I think my tweak is going to have to be more significant or substantial, like no carbs or 1 meal a day or something along that line, or a 4-hour eating window or something like that. But right now, I think an 8-hour eating window is completely doable still within the environment and the casseroles and things that I'm making that I, have carbs in them. And we'll see. All right. So that's my update. That's all I have to say. I'm going to cut it off here. I'm waiting for a student, and he is not here yet. But I will touch base on Tuesday and let you know how things go. Good luck to you. And it's only been 8 days, but so far my experiment of I can do this on my own without HCG, I really can, is working. Certainly the numbers are not matching what HCG numbers are. And I may just be jumping ship and going to HCG when the weather does break and it looks like the travel ban is